Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Random run as the bullet. I was expecting it to be the Marine, because I said that the Marine sucked, but you know what? The bullet, you also suck too. Now is a good time, I suppose, to do like a BCDD20T run because we are the bullet, and because we are immune to that, you know, annoying contact damage of blobs, but you know what? I'm just gonna play as the bullet. I like being able to roll into enemies and killing them. I like being hyper aggressive for like no reason, because you could always just, you know, use your sword at range and be perfectly okay with everything. But I like it. It's fun. Sometimes being dumb is fun. You ever hear that? Be dumb, it's fun. Hey. I say it all the damn time. Being dumb is fun. I did also decide to do the boss fight immediately, and honestly, my thought on that matter is I need guns. So let's do the boss fight. If we get hit, we'll just, you know, die and be sad anyways. But if we don't get hit, we'll have a new gun, and then if we get hit later, we'll have a replacement gun, a backup. Excuse me. Excellent. Luigi 10 says, I swear people just need to get good at playing the pilot. Why the pilot in particular? They should also get good at playing with all the other characters too. How dare you trash talk the Marine? The Marine is just so boring because he starts with ammo and one armor. And then one armor is functionally useless. And the ammo is like okay to be able to use a gun for a lot longer, but you know, that was mostly relevant back in pre-supply drop before they fixed the ammo drop rates anyways. Now I'd much rather have other effects out of my characters. Money Pit took way too long to do, says Luigi 10. Yep. What I don't mind about the Money Pit achievement in Enter the Gungeon is that if you fail it, like if you fail to get any chandelier kills on the first floor, you can always just redo the first floor. You know, if you're doing the minecart kill, then you have to restart your run and go down to the third chamber. Although I suppose you could always skip and go down thanks to the rat and the elevator shaft, and you can just say, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the mines and try to kill things out of a minecart. Either way, some of these challenges do take quite a bit of time to complete. Also, we have 5 keys, which is kind of ridiculous. I love it. Look at that. You stand no chance. When a bullet dressed as a bunny hits you with a carrot and lunges after you, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're already dead because he hit you. No. I can't afford it. I should not have bought that extra key. I can't take cigarettes. No way of stealing either. Man, that's actually like kind of unfortunate. Darn it. Okay, that's fine. I was really wanting to pick up those cigarettes, but if we don't have the cash, we don't have the cash. Should not have bought that extra key. We didn't need it. Money Pit wasn't difficult, just tedious. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you have to, like, it's the first chamber. It's not that hard, but you have only a few rooms that have the chandeliers, and you gotta somehow get enemies under the chandeliers in order to kill them, in order to get the kill credit. It's difficult to do from that perspective, that it's finicky. I was gonna say, don't be Don't be 50 credits. Maybe I would have preferred the 50 credits, but you know what? It wasn't 50 credits. Wrong dodge. Oh, come on! I'm going way too fast on this, but whatever. What is that sound effect? I don't know. Hey, cactus. We've got plenty of experience with that gun, don't we? Okay, what's the cactus synergies? Because I've had cactus as the gunslinger before, but I don't remember what the actual synergies are in order to turn it into a good gun. Like, you can make it fire... sorry, I think if you have the AK, you can make the AK fire oranges. Maybe that's orange. It's probably orange, isn't it? I know that with the... Well, I actually don't know. I don't remember. What hit me? Like, I'm trying to think about it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember the synergies. I'm a bad Gungeon player. But I do want it. I do want the cactus. We'll be able to afford it on this floor. We could always just grab it, and if we get the orange later, we'd be happy. No, wait, orange is AK. But isn't there also a cactus plus orange synergy? I think there is. I think that's why my brain always goes cactus orange. Because I don't know what makes it fire the cactus flowers. Cactus broccoli. There's more to it than that. There's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Because there's a triple shot synergy and there's a synergy that makes it fire cactus flowers. I think it's orange or broccoli. Or maybe it's broccoli for one, orange for the other. Boo! Maybe. Brilliant. Great shot. Great shooting. That table is stuck in the wall. I do like the charge shot in a big room like this. You just bounce the shot around and these enemies don't stand a freaking chance. Ooh, a key. I need that to open things. Oh my god. I'm kind of crushing it with this gun, which is pretty cool. I do like the charge shot. I complain about it sometimes. I can complain about something and still like it. I can criticize something and still enjoy it. We're done with the floor. That's a pretty quick floor. Broccoli gives both synergies, orange only gives one. Okay. I see. I think. The charge shot would be an okay gun to use here. You know, I could just fire a shot at a wall and bounce it. That's not for me. I want the quick fire shock or crossbow for some reason. And that's just to prove that I could. That I've chosen not to. It's me, it's my decision. Book of Chest Anatomy. Well, we're not gonna break chests on this floor, but in the future we very well might. So that's pretty good to get. Kind of should have expected there not to be anything there. We got cactus. We also are going to gun munch. I think we're gonna gun munch life orb, because it's trash, and we'll also gun munch the t-shirt cannon. We have cactus as like a backup gun. Let's just get rid of this garbage and see what we get. Mine cutter, that's fantastic. Please, there we go. I don't know why I couldn't click on it for some reason. Mine cutter is pretty good. I'm very happy with that. I mean, just speaking quality-wise, we got a green out of a red and a brown. That's slightly above average. Dude, another key? We've been stacking up a lot of keys on this run. That's been a great part of it. Please. Please charge. I would love it if I could actually hit an enemy immediately on the bounce instead of having to wait a second. Because like sometimes when you hit an enemy off of the bounce of the charge shot, it doesn't actually do damage. Like the enemy becomes immune to the second hit for like a half second. You gotta wait for that half second or quarter second to elapse first. Nah, give me my damage immediately, game. Got him. I do love the knockback on the charge shot though, especially when it kills an enemy and it hits their corpse like 6 times. You know what? You don't deserve a bullet. Please. He almost got me with his bullet though. Ow! There goes my old crest. I saw the enemy spawn, and I thought that guy was red, but he wasn't, he was purple. He was one of the purple shotgunners. If only he was more purple, it would be easier to tell when he existed on the level. We've had a mahogany recently too. We had it on the same gunslinger run that we had cactus on, now that I think about it. I might save the mine cutter. Let's keep using charge shot. I think I want to save the mine cutter maybe for the boss fight. Depending on the boss, mine cutter is a great gun to have. You love getting the bounce on the charge shot. It's a fun gun to use, I will fully admit. Oh, so that was kind of interesting. I was able to get the kill on that enemy because they were getting knocked back by the charge shot and it hit him again for some reason. I don't know what causes that. I don't know what causes sometimes an enemy to get hit by the charge shot reflecting blast and sometimes they don't get hit by it. It seems a little random. I'm sure there's like a specific reason for it either happening or not, but in the moment, I always feel like I get cheated when I don't get the extra damage from the bounce. Need to fire faster. Not like it's gonna take too long to kill this guy anyways, because, you know, the damage increase on a bounce is ridiculous with the charge shot. Laser rifle and a key? Oh, and a lady of being able to give you more money. I love it. So let's start this process right now. Buy the key. And we could try to do the rat again this time around, since I forgot it last time. We'll see. And give me the mine cutter. Who we fighting? All right. Fair enough. I think I prefer the mine cutter here because we don't really have a choice necessarily in where we stand a lot of the times. So being able to just hit the boss with a decent damaged gun feels nice. Missed the angle on that one. I definitely like the more mindless gun in this situation. Hold up. Dead place. Dead place. I can never remember what the synergies in this game do. I mean, I'm positive we don't want it, but I still don't remember. I'm 99.9% positive we don't want it, but I still don't remember what it is. Dead place. I forget if it's a buff to the explosions. I think it's a buff to the explosion, not to the mine cutter. Like the explosions do more damage, or the explosions make bullets fly out from the enemy corpses or something like that. That's where my brain is going. Alright, let's get more money. I am a greedy boy. I'm greedy, 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 greedy. And let's buy the rat key. Let's see if we can actually do this time around without forgetting that we need to save a key. Although we have enough keys right now, so that should not be a problem. We'll just make sure to save the ammo in that gun and keep using charge shot. You love the bounce. Damage mine cutter at 25%. Like that's not good enough though. To get rid of an active item, even if the active item is kind of trash right now, it's just not worth it. I'd rather have lower shot prices and then like kill 3 rooms in the bullet hell floor just by holding this item for that long. That's worth more to me. Should've let the vamp suck all the life since you have armor. I don't think we need the money. Like, I just wanted to have enough for that floor. We could have gone lower, probably should have, but I'm also impatient today. It's a strange day. I'm feeling impatient. So I'm like, well, I could, in theory, do that thing that you just said. Or, if I go down to the next floor now, I won't have to wait for her to suck all my health away. There should be a way to make the vampire take out all of your life. I mean, it could just be a sliding scale. How much do you want me to take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take 8 half hearts, please. Oh. By the way, hello. We're gonna continue letting her suck us dry, I suppose. When it's spread out, I'm a little bit more inclined to do it, because I feel like I'm not spending as much time. Because I'm spending a little bit here, a little bit there. It's like I got ADHD and I gotta get out of here quickly. That'll do it. Look at that shot. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that shot. One dodge roll and one shot almost killed the entire room. Got him. We should probably get a little bit cursed, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm just gonna keep going. This charge shot has been kicking ass. I've been enjoying the reckless monster train runs, says Fredacula. I feel like you're the only one. Because if I was not being so reckless, I would probably win more. And I do want to win more. But especially after I play a run of Gungeon and I try to play some Monster Train, I feel reckless. I feel impatient. I feel like I need to be going quicker and faster and faster and faster because, you know, I understand Gungeon to an extreme degree. It's like the back of my freaking hand, you know. I can go fast, and I try to go fast in Monster Train, and it's like, well, I'm dead. Why did I die? Game screwed me. I didn't get anything I needed. By the way, that was a wall mimic. I've been learning to not be so startled whenever I see wall mimics because it turns out that they're actually not that hard to kill. Especially if they don't come out of the wall that you're standing next to. That's really when those wall mimics scare the crap out of me. It's like you're up against a wall, you're trying to make some dodges happen, and then all of a sudden, the wall that you were using for cover is like blah, 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 blah. Sticking its tongue at you, and the only thing I can think of is, this is how I die. Hello, Green Man. Hello, Green Man. Show me your stuff. Do 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 do. Alright, I have 1 key. That's enough keys. I have 2 blanks. We don't need extra blanks because there's blanks in the shop. Cannon Balrog again. Very lovely. I don't think Mine Cutter is the best gun to be using against him, but I think it's the gun I'm going to use. Well, I think this is Hexagun, because you don't want to aim a whole bunch. Also, the quick shot speed is nice. Good. Don't disappear on me. I still gotta kill you. Ah! Well, whatever. He's dead anyways. He's not gonna survive. Dun 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 dun. Looks like he'll have a tough run on Monster Train today. Yeah. I gotta fight the rush. The recklessness. No, Abe, no! Slow down before you play your cards, no! I'm probably not gonna go too low on cash, or on HP rather, because we don't need the cash. We have 200 bucks, we don't need more than this. I'm gonna go lower though, because I know, having said that, we're gonna have a shop that has like 6 good items in it that we're all gonna wanna buy. So I'm gonna go very low. There we go. And we don't need the keys. We might need 1 for the remainder of the run, so I will buy 1. And then we'll get out of here. Say geez. All right. Should we use the camera? We don't have fat bullets, do we? That was last run. That's part of the recklessness. Like, I don't even remember what run is which. I'm embarrassed I had to think about it. It's like, of course, it's a charge shot run. How are you not dead yet? Right, down, left, up, left. That was pretty good. I'm always impressed when jammed enemies die quickly, kind of no matter what gun I was using, honestly. And these guys, which might be some of the easiest enemies in the game if you have a bunch of room. Oh, you know what? It's time. Hello. Excuse me. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Your health looks pretty low to be fighting the rat. Nah, we'll be fine. Wanna know how I know that? Because we're gonna get HP anyways. Excuse me. There we go. So there's our health. It's quite a bit of it. Let's also make sure we fill up the mine cutter. Let's make sure we fill up the charge shot. And then what gun do we want to be using here? Probably the hexagon, maybe occasionally blasphemy. Nice first shot. Great work. Having said that the hexagon is probably what we want, not actually doing, you know, that much damage. We should switch to something else. This might actually do more damage. Hard to tell. It looks like it might be doing more damage. That is something that we're kind of missing on this run, is just like better damage dealing guns. Also the ability to dodge. You son of a gun. Miniman, hello, welcome. You finally defeated the Pass of the Bullet and the Hunter. You got the Paradox character. Paradox is fun. You should play as him and figure out the shtick of the character. What is this weird effect? I don't have piercing shots. Why does it look like my bullet is piercing? Well, that's a blank. Mess up the timing on that by getting too close. Sometimes it feels like I kill that thing really quickly. Other times it feels like no matter how much damage I'm doing, it just never dies. Like, I had a pretty good run recently when I just couldn't seem to kill the missile drum until the boss was like mostly dead. It was the cactus run. It was the gunslinger cactus run, and no matter like how much I was focusing on the missile drum, it just wasn't dying. Why is that? Why is that? What is nothing? Yeah, I know the 3-beam mode pierces, but it looked like the 1-beam mode was not piercing. Or, sorry, it looked like 1-beam was piercing because there was a visual effect on the wall behind the missile drum. Very strange. I was confused, and that's why I brought it up. It was yesterday. Yesterday was the Super Gunslinger run. Well, don't use that gun. That's a bad choice. I actually think charge shot would be a pretty good weapon to be using here. Should have probably done this from the beginning, but the bouncing shots will do additional damage after every bounce. Grappling hook. Come on, come on, come on. You know you want to taunt me. Oh, there's no way I can possibly kill this rat. Oh no, I'm not even punching him. The second phase of the rat is easier than the first, I feel, says Bronx Bomber. I feel that the second phase is easier not because it's easier, but because there's more attacks and you don't just have to rely on taunting in order to get your counter. Like on the first phase, I only do countering on the taunts because it's honestly just too fast to do it otherwise. You have to be too quick. I'm not quick enough. Get out of here, rat. Get out of here. What do we get, by the way? Alpha Bullet. SAA. Do we also have a Mega Bullet? No, but we have Alpha plus the Irradiated Lead synergy now. Plenty of HP. Coins or the grapple? Coins or the grapple? I'd rather have the grapple. I don't even think it's that contentious of a decision. Anyways, let's get some ammo. Why throw the gun? I don't know. For a split second there, I still thought I was on Fat Bullet Run. I was like, I gotta throw it. I need fat bullets. The bullet isn't fighting in his pink bunny suit. Oh yeah! The alternate costumes don't actually show up in the Punch-Out. It would be cool if they did. Yield, I yield. You'll be freaking dead. If the rat is this much of a pushover, how come we don't kill him earlier than this in the game? You know, chronologically speaking, which doesn't make a lot of sense when you talk about a game that has, you know, very confusing chronology because of the fact that we're in a freaking time loop. You guys ready for the ting ting ting? You know, I'm not ready for the ting ting ting. I think I'm ready for the SAA though. The SAA, and I wish I had a backup gun, because backup gun would be dope. I knew you were gonna hit me, essentially. I just didn't want to dodge. I didn't want you to feel like I actually, you know, was scared of you at all. You lucky. You lucky. Excuse me, sir. That was incredibly rude. I can't move when I am inside of an enemy. Yes, you're still technically my enemy, even though you're on my side. For a minute. I've never been abused more than I was right there by that whiz-bang. You know what? There we go. Should've just done that to begin with. We're almost certainly gonna run low on ammo pretty quickly. It's gonna say if we could get some ammo drops, that'd be nice, but otherwise, I'm just gonna use the SAA, I think, until we run out. Bronx Bomber says, I wish the baby dragon would actually help rather than just be there. So, the baby dragon actually does do stuff. The only thing it does, though, is it blocks enemy bullets. So it is slightly, technically, yes, beneficial. It doesn't shoot, but it does block bullets. But that's the only thing it does. Excuse me. Easiest and hardest bosses. I hate High Priest. I hate the Wallmonger. Wallmonger scares me, like literally. The Wallmonger has scared me in the past. I don't know if Milk Jug saw that one, but that's a good clip. Excuse me, thank you. Please die. Cold 45. Well, I'm gonna keep using the SAA for 87 more bullets at least. Got him. I don't remember what run that was, but when it goes up to YouTube, it's gonna have to be like the scariest Wallmonger fight ever sort of thing. You will not believe what this Wallmonger does! Oh. Alright. Gotcha. Door Lord hardest. I always forget about him. Yeah. I never actually flawless Door Lord. Turns out when there's a boss in the game that you only fight like 1 out of every 800 runs. Turns out he's kind of hard. If you do a few boss rush, he becomes easier. As someone who doesn't play boss rush, maybe I should play some boss rush, even if it's just for Door Lord. Gun King, but that's not the actual fight. You can cheese it. Someone tells me that you can do Bullet King by like hiding in the hallway door, and if you do that, he literally can't hit you. You know, I of course know that you can kill that boss instantly if you hit the Chancellor with the KC into him. I'm the door now. I'm the Door Lord now. You can't possibly kill me. Excuse me. These guys aren't hard, but these enemies are kind of making it hard for me to move. You're not dead? Please die. Thank you. Also, the rat is dead. I don't need to worry so much about grabbing all these items when they appear. Just have it. I don't know about the king, but Door Lord can't hit you in the doorway. Okay. Even his laser beam? I think his laser beam would still be able to hit you. Kill pillars. Kill pillars. No explosion. I could try mahogany. I'd rather just use a blank. Just to make sure that it gets done. Whoa! Ho-ho! That was a close one. Can you dodge roll when you're being carried by the grapple? If so, that would be a great way of avoiding the fact that the grapple can sometimes drop you into a bullet. If you dodge roll before you get there, that'll keep you safe for a second. It's one of the longer Kill Pillars fights I've had recently. Alright. There was my last blank. You know what? I always... Why do I keep using something that's not charge shot? There you go. Like, If in doubt, use charge shot. There you go. Like, if you're fighting a boss, use charge shot. I don't know why I keep forgetting that I have this gun, which is like amazing and wonderful, and extremely good against multiple enemies, like, you know, that boss we just saw. Just freaking use that one gun. Please, brain, remember. Drop the grapple while using it to travel over a pit. That'll... Infinite flight, right? It's like infinite flight and invincibility if you drop the grappling hook in the middle of grappling. What happens if you drop the rat boots when you're hovering? What happens there? The problem is I don't want to test it because I don't want to lose my boots. But will you get the invincibility forever? That'd be cool. Okay, I flipped the table, so I don't think I should have gotten hit there, but oh well. I just did it too fast, basically. I need to slow down my table flipping. It's a funky looking flight glitch. We could try it. How about this? How about we try it on bullet hell before I fight the lich? I will try to glitch out by dropping the grappling hook over a pit, and we know there's gonna be plenty of pits in bullet hell. Whoops. Got caught in a corner. So I feel like that's a good opportunity to do it. Whoa, dude. You can't be hitting me like that, my friend. You work for me now. Better shotguns. Well, it's fine. Dun 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 dun. You know what? I don't know how long it's gonna take you to die of the poison. I'm just gonna kill you now. I'm gonna kill you now. I love making one of these bulletkins green. I don't know why he becomes super green. Maybe he's just jealous. You know what? Have some of me! Oh, okay. Actually, didn't see him there. Believe it or don't. I should start dodging more. I will start dodging more. I will start dodging more now. Dude. Extremely rude. What a rude dude. Dude. There's an enemy over here. I know he is. The charmed familiar even kind of identified him. He's like, he's in the wall somewhere. I don't know where. I can't quite see him. You see him, boss? How about you do a run where you go through all 10 floors of Gungeon? Was last run not good enough for you? I went through like 13 floors of Gungeon. Savages, you just want more. More! I wouldn't mind hot lead here. I wouldn't mind strafe gun. We have plenty of cash, and there's nothing else for us, so we will take hot lead, we will take strafe gun. I'll also take the armor and the blank and the key. Then whatever this is. Old Knight's Flask. Well, we can hold it, so we'll hold it. Alright, so let's fight the dragon, and why not use the gun that we should be using? The gun that I have to remind myself, oh hey, right, remember, use the good gun. The gun of being half decent, especially against big enemies like dragon. Should be using my grappling hook a little bit more, but we'll worry about that later. Okay. I don't know how you died so quickly. It's like, was that really just Alpha Bullet? My Alpha Bullet do lethal damage in one hit? Got him. Dun, dun. I didn't see when you did that, sorry. You should watch the yesterday's run then, because it was pretty good. Man, what do we have? Could use some SAA on phase 2 since it does deal a decent amount of damage. You like that? It's not nearly enough damage. I've made the decision that we need something better than the SAA. That being said, still gonna just use it to use it. I don't know, does this gun, I forget, does this gun get better? Oh, I rolled into it. Per bounce? You know what? So you can dodge roll as you're being grappled. It's nice. What? I dodged that. Or I guess maybe you can queue up a dodge roll. I suppose that's how it works. You queue up a dodge roll so as soon as you land, you don't get hit. Oh, dude. Didn't quite work on that situation, though. That'll work, though. We can always grapple behind the dragon because we can fly slightly. Oh my god. I do have a gun! And I'm not affected. Oh, I'm gonna fall. I'm not affected by ice. Oh, we should have been using Mega Dowser to deal with those guys. Would have been much better. How did you go through 13 floors on a run? Well, you should watch and find out. I also don't know if it was 13. It was probably more like 12, maybe. What would you give for a Gungeon update? Your firstborn. You know what? Here, have a blank. I walked into that one. Got him. That was a sloppy fight. I'm realizing we don't have good boss killers. We have one, charge shot. We need other boss killers. But that's okay. By the way, we don't need to heal, because we got this. I would have loved if there was ammo in the shop, but since there wasn't, I suppose that's why I decided to make the purchases I did earlier. Because it wouldn't have mattered if we saved money. We can't buy any ammo. Even though I would love ammo right about now. But our health is fine. That's why I wasn't really worried at all about that fight. Even if it was sloppy, even if we could have done it better, who cares? You gotta die though. Yoink. I keep trying to use the grapple to stun an enemy, and they just turn into chickens. Bees. That's true, you know, I haven't used bee gun. But I really expect it to be like super good against these bosses, I don't know. We should still do it though. I guess we'll use it for the Lich fight because it'll be our last remaining boss killer. It might be our last remaining gun. Our ammo's getting kind of low. That was lucky. The final gun sacrifice. Rousedower, I need you. Why is there no mod for Gungeon that adds in Rousedower? Gotcha. Get grappled, son. You have to go. Any enemy in this room has to go. I don't care if you're friend or foe. I know what I said. Alright, I'll get like 2 kills right there. What's so special about the strafe rifle? It fires explosive shots, which is cool. You're my friend and you're buffing them! You know, it fires explosive shots, which is pretty cool. But it also has fast projectile speed, it does good damage. It's just an all-around okay gun. I don't think it's worth being S tier, but, you know, some guns have to be in some tiers. There can't only be good guns in all the tiers. Wow. Really, it's the explosive shots which makes it stand out, because like that's what makes it unique. And in general, I find the best way to use it is to kind of like tap shoot it, or you shoot like 4 or 5 shots, you let up off the trigger, you fire 4 or 5 shots, you let up off the trigger, rinse and repeat, and you'll get good value out of it. Because the shots don't explode until you let off the fire button. Out of ammo, huh? Ammo. I will take ammo for the charge shot. Honestly, that's a good point though about it just having good shot speed. I do value high shot speed on weapons. It's nice to just be able to point and click at an enemy and kill them without worrying about the travel time of your projectile. The rat should be a regular character you pick from the start. What would his special ability be? What would his gun be? Well, shouldn't have gotten hit there. I'm all for a rat character. I'm curious how he would play. Dude, this is doing a decent amount of damage. You have to die. You did a good job killing your friend. As soon as I walked into the room, he was not expecting that betrayal. But you would have betrayed me, so I hate to say it. One good murder deserves another, I suppose. Is how I'll say it. You know what? What hit me? It doesn't matter, we healed. Let's go fight the boss, let's use bees. Yeah. Let's actually use Charge Shot. We'll use bees on the third phase. The third phase is gonna be hard to hit with Charge Shot, so it'll be better there. Like, honestly, the Charge Shot is really good on the first phase because of the fact that this guy is honestly pretty stationary. He's stationary and relatively tall. His starting would be the rat gun. That's way too strong. Like, a cheese gun that doesn't apply cheese would be okay. Because the cheese effect is a freeze effect, which is insanely good. I kind of miss the old grappling hook sometimes, because the alpha plus omega bullet effect would be really nice on it. We're only really getting value out of 1 out of every 5 shots being alpha bullet, but it's still okay. Look at that though, that was insanely easy. It's like if I use a good gun against the boss, it dies faster. Anyways, here's bees. I was paying attention that time. I almost didn't pay attention to where the bullets were coming out. I decided at the last minute I should look. I'm glad I did look. Goodbye, bees. I hate disrupting the 9 of bees. That'd be a great card. And I draw the 9 of bees. Oh no, not the bees! Anyways, you're dead. I don't know how you hit me when I killed you, but you know what? Fair enough, dude, fair enough. You got one last hit in before you die. Good run! Charge Shot, very good. I like it. I'm convinced Lich is weak to bees. Why would the Lich be weak to bees? I'm trying to think of a reason and I can't think of one. Like, the closest I can come to is because the bees are dying? But it doesn't really work because then he'd be strong against the bees because he's killing them. Anyways, Charge Shot, good gun. I will always be happy to have it. Scope. Did we have anything that synergized with the scope? Nope. Anyways, we had 3 pairs of boots. That's pretty good. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.